Today we're gonna try something new. We've done like normal painting before and wine and paint nights, but we have never done acrylic pour, and it's been something I've been wanting to do for a while. So we got all of the supplies. The catalyzing event for me to actually buy everything was I saw a video of someone doing a pour over a pumpkin, and it looked really cool and it looked fun, more fun than just doing it on a canvas. So I thought we would do that, and it would be like a nice seasonal decoration for us to have. So we went and picked out a bunch of different paint colors, and we got the pouring medium that they have, and hopefully we have enough. We also got one of the pouring paints, which I'm kind of planning on seeing what the viscosity of this is in the cup to figure out how much I should be mixing. We'll see how that goes. We got these little tiny boards to do a test on before we actually pour on the pumpkins, so hopefully this will turn out well, and then that will also turn out well. That's the plan. We've also got regular canvases to put underneath the pumpkins, which will then make a partner. What's the
partner piece?
Companion piece. You'll have a pumpkin with a companion painting. So let's see how we do. We have to make some more paints first. All right. How do you think we did? They feel really similar to the white one, which is the ready mix. So I feel like we're probably okay. How did you want to do the small board?
I was gonna do the tree.
Tree
rings.
Okay. I think we don't need very much paint for this because it's a really small thing.
What order do you do it?
Whatever order you want. I don't think it matters.
Is the first one or the last one the most prominent?
I think the last. No, the first, because it goes on last.
That makes sense, okay.
But also it can go any way possible. I'll show off the inside of my cup. Maybe. It's really hard to see. It's definitely way more paint than is needed.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks so cool. I think our paint might also be a little bit thick.
Super
so cool. The metallics in there is like very pretty. Also, I got like some green between the turquoise and the black color.
Ooh.
There's like greens showing up, and I didn't. Actually, also I put in yellow, so maybe that's why. Maybe it's the yellow and the blue. That would make more sense. But it's also dark. The white through here too. Looks so neat. Oh my god. Brian, that's awesome. That looks very Christmassy.
It does.
Okay, I'm super excited for our pumpkin.
Here's mine. Certainly not dried and still dripping off, so it'll be a little while until we know what the final product looks like. And here's Brian's. It has a ton of really cool tiny lines on it, and the colors look very Christmassy, so that's not quite Halloween, but the pattern on it is super interesting.
We have clean plastic lids to contain the mess. And I added more pouring medium to most of the paints because they all seemed a little bit thick on the thick side, so that's why we did that little test pour / practice before doing the actual one. So hopefully this time it'll be a little bit easier. We shall see. What are you planning on doing? Pouring directly into the pumpkin?
Pouring the colors directly on the pumpkin. You're right.
I was thinking I would use the rest of this paint to just get it started, and then I'll pour the colors directly on the pumpkin.
That's a good idea.
That is my plan. And I'm also thinking that I'm gonna paint this
Stem?
Stem, the stem. I was like,
Stump.
Stump? This is really hard, actually. Ooh, you're smearing your
Yeah, I know.
drippings on purpose?
Sure.
It's gonna turn out very brown.
Oh yeah. You're absolutely right.
I'm worried about tilting it now. I think I might do that at the very end.
I think the issue that I'm having is I don't have enough on the top to drip down on all the sides. And so I end up with I've got little holes in my design.
That looks super cool though. I feel like you
Parts
should
of it look cool.
stop there. It's okay if there's a little hole. You can use your finger to like move the paint in one
Coax it.
spot if you want to. I think we probably want to use like all the paint that we mixed. How are you doing on your paint? Do you have a lot left?
I have quite a bit left.
Well, if you're basically done with that, I don't know how much more you want to do. You can set that aside,
And then I'm gonna pour onto mine.
and then you can use the rest to like pour. Here, you can put your bucket in of that maybe.
Some wood has nothing like a Christmas pumpkin.
You're like, it's gonna be Slytherin, and I'll add red for blood. Okay, I feel like the top looks super cool now.
Yeah, wow.
Look at this though.
Whoa.
That's what it's
awesome.
supposed to look like.
Yeah.
Well, it's not supposed to look
That's
like
what it
anything,
can look
but
like.
this is what it can look like. Okay, I need to do a better job at tilting this time. My pumpkin and its companion piece. Okay, that looks awesome. I think you can stop tilting it. You've like covered everything. Unless you want to keep manipulating it.
Now, you just put it down.
That looks like a oil slick or something. Like the shiny silver in there.
How'd you put it down?
Just set it down.
Okay.
Just set it down gently. The sides don't matter so much. As long as you like get the top fully. How do you feel?
My red's doing a weird thing, but that's fine.
I'm so excited.
These are pretty cool.
This one has like a huge red streak right there.
It's intentional.
What are all these little clumps? Was the red clumpy?
Maybe.
Do you want to like poke it or something? I don't know.
That's what I was considering, like running
Or should you leave it? Because it's kind of everywhere on there, so it's like a theme. I just feel like if you try to touch it, you might ruin,
the feel of it.
yeah. Like, because those changed how the paint moved across the canvas. It looks super cool. It's art.
Look at all the art you made.
It's art. You can't mess up art.
And all we had to do was spill.
Spill.
Spill creatively.
Creative spilling.
Ooh, look at how cool yours is.
No.
I like it.
Mine turned out so well because I watch acrylic pour videos like regularly. So I can see what they do. That doesn't make me an expert at all, but I just copied other people as much as I could. And here's my final painting. It has not dried yet, so it still looks super shiny and awesome. But we'll put on some gloss when it is dry to seal it in. And here's my pumpkin. I'll try to like walk around it. It was really hard to cover the whole thing, but it does look pretty good, even like drippy like that. So I'm pretty happy with it. Here's Brian's. He smudged it a lot with his pumpkin while he was dripping on the pumpkin, if you saw. So it didn't turn out looking like mine, but it still turned out really cool. You can see these little red clumps of red paint in here that modified how it poured. I don't think that's necessarily something you want, but it still looks super cool anyway because they're kind of everywhere. So it gave it a really interesting look while he was tilting. And here is his super, super awesome companion pumpkin. He got it fully covered since he was tilting it all the time while pouring the paint onto it. And I also love the look of this too. I think as it drips and dries, it will become even cooler.